I can't do is wiggle their fingers. They have to do that themselves. And it's the same with the Linden method program. I believe the Linden method produces extraordinary results. Over 13 years of practice, we've experienced consistent, curative results. We treat people from the age of 8 to 89 years old. We've even had one person of 92. It's drug-free, psychology-free, and effort-free. We get endorsements from medicine and psychology and research academics. We have endorsements from industry, from businesses, from people we've helped that work in companies, that work in the forces, for example. And we provide support by qualified specialists, psychologists and counsellors. And we have unmatched evidence-based results. In other words, the results we produce are based on the figures of the people that come in anxious and the figures of the people that leave non-anxious. Nothing even vaguely compares to the Linden method's curative success, reputation and experience. 13 years, 130,000 people, the experience of having direct contact with tens of thousands of anxious people, collecting all that data, amazing, invaluable data that tells us that what we do works and feeds back what they're receiving so that we can, modify what we're doing to make it work even better. And I'll fight for the rights of every anxious person on this planet. I'll contest anyone who claims that anxiety disorders can't be cured. And I'll fight to provide the cure to every anxious person. I can't bear it when people come to us and say, I've been told I can never be cured. I've been told to manage it. I've been given coping strategies. It's absolute nonsense. Why settle for anything less than a complete cure when a complete cure is available? I ask all anxiety sufferers, are you going to spend the rest of your lives scared of almost everything? Or do you want the chance to be the best that you can be? And I ask them this because I honestly believe that retasking all of that anxious, the resource in the subconscious mind can make them into great people. When they redirect all of that resource into something amazing, they become the greatest people ever. And they become completely fulfilled in every aspect of their lives. The only option is anxiety elimination. I say this honestly from my heart. There is no other option. If the cure is available, if people can become anxiety-free, why settle for anything less than that? You want to present this to your clients, we present it to our clients. It's amazingly fulfilling. It's wonderful to watch. If a sufferer is human and has high anxiety, they can be cured. Of that we have no doubt. And they will be cured if they follow this process. If they reverse the formation of their high anxiety using the only humanly possible recovery process, it can't fail to work. And this is the process in the mind that they were born with. This is what they fail to understand, and what psychologists and doctors fail to understand, is that this process is something that's been given to us at birth. When an anxious catalyst comes into your environment, you respond to it appropriately, it disappears, and your anxiety levels settle down. It's a natural process. It should happen, because we're talking about emotion, not physical illness. Anxiety is an emotion, the emotion of fear. And it's adaptable. It has to be, because as we move through life, we move from positions of safety to non-safety. And as we move through those locations, our anxiety levels have to respond appropriately. So we know we can reduce anxiety because it happens all the time. If a dog runs out in front of your car, your anxiety levels go up. The dog runs off, your anxiety levels go down. It's a natural response to the anxiety mechanism. But in anxiety disorders, it gets stuck on because of this creative intellect. And what we do is we break that cycle and allow the body to settle back down to the natural birth preset anxiety level. Now, these are copies of forms filled in by young people. I was challenged by the British National Health Service to help 4 young people. The NHS came to us and they said, we've got 4 people who are incredibly anxious, and we've tried everything: psychology, CBT, medication, NLP, counselling, all of these different structures to reduce their anxiety, and nothing worked. Nothing worked for them. So they're their worst case scenarios, and that's their words, worst case scenarios. These 4 people came to us and said, and I saw them for 1 hour each. That was all. I offered to see them and give them personal attention for 1 hour. And these people have marked on these questionnaires, and these are NHS questionnaires, how they benefited from that 1 hour. This person's graded an 8 out of 10 improvement in how they feel. I could never have gone to the shops before starting the Linden method.